Hello everyone, welcome to Chessbrainz weekly practice chess tournament. Here I'm Chirant and we have Pratik with us. Yeah. Hi
Hey,
Pratik.
hi Kiran. Hi everyone. How are you doing, Kiran?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you, Pratik?
Yeah, thanks for asking. I'm doing great. So the tournament has already started.
Yes. So as always, we'll be going through three categories. One is Pawn Stars. We have 13 participants in the Pawn Stars. And in the Night Owls, also we have 13. And in the Rook Masters, as of now, we have 8. I guess once the time passes, more kids will join.
Certainly.
Okay, fine. I guess the game has started. We'll directly jump into the games. Yeah, to all the viewers, so just type the Leech's username as well as the category. So we'll try to go through his or her games.
Yeah. So shall we start with Pawn Stars category?
Yes, definitely. So here, Soham is playing in white and Nandish is playing with black pieces.
So the game has just started.
Yes.
So I can see that both the players are trying to develop their pieces.
Yes. Okay, it's a very nice move by Soham.
Yeah.
Because as black king is still in the center, if black somehow pushes or removes this pawn, now this becomes a great threat for white.
Yeah. So the learning here is Chirant, like if your king is at the center, don't try to open up the file. First do castling, then open up the file.
Yes. Okay, yeah, so now Nandish
Yeah.
immediately
Yeah.
castled
Perfect.
on the king
Well
side.
played. Don't keep your king at the center of the board. Get it to the corner.
Yes, basically we'll call this as safety. If
Yeah.
the king is in the corner, it will be under safety.
Correct. And even when we analyze the position, Chiran, right, we first check what's the safety of the king, right? Because that's more important.
Exactly. Oh, I
Okay.
guess.
So black is just giving away the pieces. Now the bishop is gone.
Yes. The main reason is I think black player is playing quite fast. Okay, resign the game. So again, we don't recommend kids to resign the game because we want all the kids to play till the checkmate.
Correct. Because more than winning or losing, it's like important how you practice, right? You have to play till there.
Right. So we'll go through our second game.
Sure.
Khatvik is playing against Anai here. Okay. Quick. I can see that Anai is up with a knight and a pawn.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem for black is his king is still in the center.
Correct. And black has lost the right to castle on the king side because black has made the rook's movement. So black cannot castle on the king side, but black can certainly castle on the queen side.
Right. But to gather on the queen side, he requires lots of moves. He needs to
Correct.
bring this bishop out. Then he has to castle.
Yeah. Okay, so Chirant, the rook is pinned, right? The rook on f2.
Oh, yes. So knight g4 is a very good threat here. Oh,
Correct.
Anai
And
found
black
it.
played it. Wonderful.
Now
So
it's impossible to defend this rook.
correct. So this is highly recommended. When the piece gets pinned, try to put more number of attacks on the piece because the piece cannot move.
Right. Yeah, so to all the viewers, pin is basically if a piece is restricted. Here the rook is restricted from moving because the check might come on the king. So this is known as pin. So when why black plays knight here, it's known as exploiting the pin or taking advantage of the pin. Okay.
So black is playing a waiting game, right? Black is in
Oh,
no hurry. Okay, but what about this move, Chiran?
yes, I'm not sure. I think he just missed this bishop.
Correct.
Oh, oh,
Oh no, the queen is gone.
yes. I think both the players are playing pretty fast.
Yeah. So again, this is not recommended. You have to take your time. It's a 10-minute game, 10-minute long game. Take your time. Try to find a good move.
should have easily took the knight, and I missed it.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I guess still it's not over because
Yeah, the game is
Anai
still
was
going on,
clearly winning. He just missed a few opportunities.
right?
Yeah, so we'll come back to this game.
So, to all our viewers, if you want us to analyze your child's game, right, please share the leeches ID of your child in a YouTube chat along with the category. Whether your child is playing in a pawn category, knight category, or a rook category, so that we can analyze, go through the games, and do some live analysis for you.
Okay, so here Siddhant with white pieces. He's taking on Soham with black pieces.
So, what do you think about this position, Chirant?
Yes. So the first thing we usually notice is the number of pieces on the board. Siddhant is up with just 1 point, that is one pawn. But black is having some minor pieces, which is advantage for black. And one more thing we have to observe is the king's position. King is still in the center.
Correct.
It's always dangerous to keep king in the center because there is a high chance that we may lose some pieces or we might get some checkmates.
So, when I observe this position, Chirant, I can see that the minor pieces of black are on active squares, right? So, they're well activated. Whereas, if you compare those with the white's minor pieces, they are still not developed.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
The last move was a good move by black. Black has to capture from the queen, otherwise, queen will capture the knight.
Yeah. The knight is hanging.
He found it. That's good. So now the position becomes equal. Wow. A
Oh,
very
again, a good
nice move.
move. The rook is trapped.
Exactly. Okay. So the queen just need to move to g6 or f5 to keep this position the same because queen should support the knight here. So it's better if he can move his queen in the same diagonal.
Okay. Black did it. Good move.
Yeah. So I think in the next move, Swami is getting this rook. Okay,
Rook.
he just gave up one more piece. Siddhant. I guess he's playing quite fast. He just lost a bishop. So this is as of now, it's clearly winning for black
Correct.
because of some extra pieces because he's getting a rook as well now.
Yeah. So white didn't
Oh,
develop the
sorry.
pieces, right? That was a big problem for white in this position.
Right.
Like if you don't develop your pieces will not help you.
Exactly. So I guess we'll quickly go through the
Yeah.
night owls category and we'll come back. Oh wow. Okay, we have 7 winners. Okay, 8 winners already with equal number of points.
That's interesting.
Yes. Okay, the first game is between Fusion and Arrow. Okay, it's a nice name, but it is better if you can type the real name in YouTube chat so that it will help us to take your name. Okay. Oh, he just gave up the knight.
hmm
Okay,
So Chiran,
C6.
what do you think about giving away free pieces?
Oh yes, definitely it's bad because we need pieces to checkmate our opponent king, as well as we need pieces to save our king. We
Yeah.
need pieces for both the reasons. But if we have any specific plan, we can definitely give it. But
Yeah.
without plan, we'll consider it as a blunder.
Correct. And with a plan, if you give away a piece, it's called as a sacrifice.
Exactly.
So there's a big difference, right, between sacrificing a piece and between blundering a piece.
Yes. But sometimes blunder might convert into sacrifice.
If you're lucky.
Yes. Exactly. Okay. Oh, fine. Oh, wow. It's a nice move.
Yeah.
It was under pin. But black can survive this by playing bishop d6.
Correct. So black should find this move. It's not that
It's a
easy.
very important move. Black
Okay, and now you get the
is
bishop
it.
for free. Yeah, well done.
So, as
White
we
played a good.
mentioned, the blunder converted into sacrifice.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
now
one
white
good
is
thing.
up with 2 pawns.
Yeah, absolutely. So one good thing that I observed in this game is like both the players they have a castle, so their king is safe.
Right.
Yeah, there is no king at the center of the board, which we don't recommend at all. We should never have a king at the center.
Okay, the only thing that missing is their pieces development.
Yeah,
Okay, I guess they are playing pretty fast. We recommend them to play slowly so that they can find the best move on the board.
correct. Now white should simply get the bishop out, right? The bishop which is on c1, develop it to a good square, get the knight to c3.
Yes.
Yeah, we should always try to find some good squares for your pieces.
So knight c3. But the problem is, there's a pawn going up. Okay, it's a nice move. Oh, I guess Aaron is playing fast. He just lost his rook now.
Yeah.
So the better move was knight captures the bishop. It's a easy way to come out of this pin.
Now, Chirant, if you go back to the position, the current position,
Yeah, sure, sure.
yeah, instead of capturing the rook, don't you think Queen E8 was a better move?
Oh wow. Yeah. Again,
Because the rook
yes.
is already pinned.
So king will go here, then we'll capture the rook. Instead of giving up a bishop, white could have easily got an extra rook.
Yeah,
So, but now he just lost his bishop. b5. Okay, now queen takes pawn. Again, he missed it. Knight takes pawn. There was lots of opportunity for black to continue here. Knight takes pawn or queen takes pawn.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
pawn will take it. I'm not sure about the plan of Aaron.
It's a free piece, right? You should capture it.
Yes, again, if black had some pieces to attack on the king side, then he can try this. But as
Correct.
of now, black's pieces are in the opposite sides. That is the queen side,
Yeah.
and he doesn't have any pieces to attack. I think it's a blunder.
Yeah. It was not a sacrifice.
Yes,
See, when you sacrifice a piece, Chirant, I believe you need to have more pieces into the game, right? Those pieces should help the king side attack. But in this particular position, both the black's knights are towards the queen side. So they cannot join the attack. They are at the
exactly.
corner of the board, one side of the board.
Yeah, so we should at least have some extra pieces, or we should have some tactics like fork,
Yeah,
discovered check, discovered attack. So then we can sacrifice the pieces so that we will get some extra pieces. Okay.
correct.
Oh wow. So Pratik, he could have easily captured the knight, but it's a mistake. There's a threefold repetition coming up here.
Yeah,
It's a nice draw.
yeah.
Oh. Okay, now there is no.
There is no, because queen can come back to g2.
Okay, this is I guess fusion is clearly winning. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, how will you stop that pawn?
So Queen G2 is there. This move is always there.
Yeah. Or you could have simply played king h1, right? King h1 was better because there were no further checks.
Yeah, as Queen is guarding this entire
Yeah.
diagonal. It was fine. As of now, Fusion is doing great. We'll come back to this game. Okay, I can say Sadhya has completed 4 of her games within 15 minutes. Yeah, we recommend her to play a little bit slowly. Okay. Okay, Sarang is playing against Himanshu.
Sarang versus Himanshu. So Sarang is playing with white. Himanshu is playing with black.
Yeah.
Okay, I believe this is a clear win for white, correct?
Yes, yes. It's a clear win. I guess within 35 moves he managed to enter into the end games. I guess they went through some exchange of pieces.
Correct.
Yeah, fine. So
Now
this
just
one is clearly winning for Sarang. Yeah, he resigned.
black is done. Yeah, rightly so.
We'll go through one more game and we will jump into the Rook
Stop.
Masters. So here we're checking the game between Vedharth and Varun. Vedharth is playing with white pieces and Varun with black pieces.
Correct. So Varun is a rook up, a whole rook up.
Yes. So it's a complete rook. Even this bishop also uh, in a
It
long
might get
spot.
trapped.
Yes, okay,
Oh,
but
he played a
found a
good
way
move.
to
Yeah,
bring it
well
back.
done.
Again, I guess both the players played pretty fast because I can see the timings. Varun has just consumed 1 minute 20 seconds, and Vedar just consumed 2 minutes 10 seconds.
Yeah, and they have made 30 moves.
Yeah, yeah. So this is known as double check. A very good point to be noted here. Double check means giving check from two different pieces at the same time.
Yeah,
And the advantage of double check is when we give double check, the king has to move.
yeah, there is
Black.
no other alternative.
Oh, yes, because even if he tries to defend a check of one piece, another piece will be still giving a check.
Hmm.
Yeah, so that's
That's
the
nice.
advantage of double check. So,
Okay. Is there a checkmate possibility here, Chirant?
uh, oh yes, now
Now
it's
there is.
a checkmate. I think
Correct.
Vedat allowed black to make a
Yeah.
checkmate.
Oh,
Oh, it's a
okay.
direct checkmate. Yeah. Checkmate. Oh, king will
Yeah.
come here.
King will
Then
come.
bishop check, rook captures rook, checkmate.
Yes.
Or bishop h2, rook captures rook, checkmate.
Yeah. Multiple opportunities. Next move is a mate, right? Unavoidable.
Yes, it's a forced mate. Yeah.
Yeah. Resign. Hmm.
Okay, we have four winners, means four players, sorry, five players with 4 points. We'll come back to this category again.
Sure. Let's go to Rook Masters now. Our
Definitely.
highest category, right? Where we have good number of players who are FIDE rated, state level players, national level players.
Exactly. So here we have four winners: Ayush, Srivatsan, Sain, and Siddhant.
So when I see the leaderboard of Rook category, Knight category, and Pawn category, one difference is quite evident that in Rook category the players play very slowly, right? So
Right.
you can see only one game has got over for all the players. But if you see in
Yes.
Pawn category, they have completed like 4 5 games in the last 10 15 minutes. In Knight category also many have completed 3 4 games. But in Rook category they play very slow because they know the value of thinking. If you think and make your moves, there's a great chance that you will win a game.
Exactly. Yes, fine. We'll go into the games. So we have Ayush playing with white pieces, and he's playing against Srivatsan with the black pieces. Okay, the main thing we have to observe is the development of pieces. So both the players has developed their pieces. You can observe. I
Yeah,
think soon both of them will going for the castling. That's for
wonderful.
sure.
Yeah, they are following the opening principles well.
Right. Okay. It's a nice move, but it can be prevented by playing just rook c1.
Yeah. So it was not a good move at this particular level, right? Because
Right.
your opponent is also a strong player, he will obviously notice this.
We should avoid these kinds of moves because we should always think that our opponent will find the best move on the board.
Correct. You have to anticipate the best move of your opponent. Now,
Right.
what will happen next move? White will play a3, and then you have to get your knight back.
Yes.
So
I
that's a
think
waste
black
of,
just lost two moves.
yeah, a tempo.
Okay, nice. It's a nice move. Knight
So
e4.
what do you like about this move, Chirant? Knight e4.
Yes, because black managed to keep his pieces in the center, which we always recommend because pieces in the center are always stronger.
Right.
But I am not sure that this is the best idea because moving the pieces which in the center unnecessarily is not
Correct.
a good option.
Yeah.
If it's a forced or if there is an attack, we have to definitely move that. But without any attack or idea, we should not move the pieces in the center.
Correct. I really like this idea of white of getting the rook on c3. Correct. So you have uplifted the rook.
Yes. Yeah, we'll call this as rook lift.
Yeah, rook lift. Yeah.
So
So
that
your rook is
is
on the third rank.
wow. Another nice move by Ayush. Now bishop b5. Oh, bishop b5 was the best move here. Now the problem for black is he cannot move his knight. This a5 pawn is supported. So that's what white can target by playing bishop b5.
Correct.
So the best option is rook 8. He can just come back to the square so that even if there is an attack, the knight can just go back.
Hmm.
Yeah. I guess Srivatsan is playing slow here. Ayush needs to
Right.
take some more time to play. So we'll go through some other games. Okay,
Okay. So in
Manvik.
this one, yeah, Manvik is playing with white.
Yeah, Manvik is playing with white. He's playing against Keshav. He's a FIDE rated player, FIDE international rated player.
And you can see there's a difference of almost 450 leeches points, right,
Oh,
between the two
yes, it's
players.
a huge difference.
Yeah.
But we have to appreciate Manvik for maintaining the equal position. Still,
Absolutely. Yeah. That's a wonderful achievement, right?
yes, because with with I think Keshav is having a little bit of more experience compared to Manvik. Even though with that much of experience, Manvik is still having equal number of pieces. I think this looks very good for Manvik. Oh wow.
In fact, I would be happy with white pieces. If I'm playing, I would be happy with white. He should have played knight e4, right, to stop knight f6. Knight
Right.
e4 was a very good move. First you play knight e4, then you go for queen g4 and then f6.
Okay. Okay. Knight takes, rook takes. Oh, I don't think this is the best move for black. Now rook will take. Then if queen moves, then
Then,
f6.
or even rook g4. What would you do to rook g4? First you save your rook. No, you have to save your rook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now f6. It's a very important move. He should
Black
find it.
has to find f6.
Otherwise, it's lost because even after rook g4, there's a rook f7 move coming up.
Yeah. Black has to find f6. It's a
Yes.
critical move for black.
Okay, I'm sure because now Keshav was playing very fast. Now he suddenly stopped playing. That means he should be able to find this move.
He will be able to find. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if you play, okay, there are so many attacking chances, right? In fact, mating, yeah, he found it.
He found
Wonderful.
it. So, but still, it's not easy to play because rook h4, queen g6. There might be some attacks coming up. Now rook f7.
Yeah.
So now we can observe the importance of the queen. The queen cannot come and support the king. Even though he got a pawn, this rook queen is misplaced.
Yeah. Now black has to play king h7, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
he
He
played.
found it. This is what good players do, right? They find some good moves.
Yes, that's true in a crucial time because that was
What
the
about
only move for
okay?
black.
What about rook takes h6?
Okay, yeah, he can try it.
It's,
Definitely
it's,
can
it's a
try this.
winning
I
move.
think King H8 was the best move.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Rook takes h6 was winning, right?
Yes. Okay, now his plan is I think he will bring one more rook and he will capture it.
It's a deadly attack, and the queen is not doing anything.
Yes, the only thing that he can queen can do is give a check and guard this h6 pawn.
Yeah.
This can be done by the queen.
Black has to find queen c1.
Yeah, he found
Yeah,
it.
he found it. Yeah. Now obviously there's king h2. Black should not go for queen takes pawn.
Oh yes.
Do not capture more
Again,
pawns.
again
The king
same
is
thing
under
happened.
attack.
But I guess Pratik still he can try this.
a5.
Okay, but still he can try this. That's what I feel. Because if pawn captures, queen is coming. Oh wow.
He blocked the queen.
Yes.
Hmm. Easy finding rook takes h6.
I'm not sure. Now rook will capture.
No,
I'm.
no, 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 no. He should not.
Oh, rook should capture. Rook should enter into the game.
Oh no.
Okay,
Okay, he is
what's the
not seeing
plan
rook takes h6.
of queen g4?
There's no way. It's not a good move.
I'm not sure the plan of Manvik,
Now
but
what
still.
will you? How will you stop the a3 pawn?
Oh, wow. But now if rook g, oh, fine. But now rook h6 wins the game. Oh, there's a queen
Queen. There's a
h6.
queen on c1.
Oh, wow. I think Manvik completely missed this.
Now there is no attack at all. Everything is
Exactly.
guarded. And a2. Next is a2.
Yes, a2. If rook captures, then queen is coming here.
Yeah,
So that's what we always recommend our kids to take more time.
correct.
It was a great opportunity for Manvik to win
To pick it
against
up.
international rated player.
Absolutely, yeah.
Queen has to take, yeah, she found it. Now there are no more attacks. And Keshav also played smartly. Instead of playing rook g8, he played rook to a7,
Yeah,
which is a very smart move. Fine. This is clearly winning for Keshav.
yeah. The game is gone. Yeah. Well played, Manvik, but you could have done better, right? You had a great chance.
Exactly. Okay, we can go through some other games.
Yeah, please.
RK Nandu is playing against Rishabh.
Yeah. So
Some
yeah, Rajvi, yeah.
Oh,
Rajvi is playing.
Rajvi. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Again, there's a huge difference in the rating, and even we can look at the position that Rishabh is up with three extra points.
And that two central pawns.
Yes, these 3 points.
So White should have avoided the queen exchange, right? So this is a very basic principle of chess. When you are down in material, don't trade the pieces.
So Rishabh is doing it in a very simple way. When we have more pieces, we should exchange it,
Correct.
and we have to go for an endgame.
Yeah, just simplify the position and you will win because you have an extra piece.
Oh, he just lost a pawn. Okay, this is a nice move by Rajvi. Now this pawn is also weak. Black can target this in this way.
Correct.
Okay, okay. There is no way to defend this pawn if he plays bishop here.
Yeah.
Now black should go for bishop e7 to exchange this bishop. Then go for castling, and black can try something else afterwards. e5, another pawn.
Idea is bishop takes h3.
Oh wow, yeah,
So I was
it's
just wondering whether black would play that move.
again it's a nice move.
Yeah. So black's rook is on an open file, right? It's on a semi-open file, the g
Right,
file. So knight g5. But
the
knight
knight,
g5, h6. Now what would you do?
the knight should come back.
And now bishop takes h3.
Right. Okay, I think the idea was to play knight here and bishop h5.
Hmm.
This
Possible.
was the idea, I guess. Yeah, fine. I
So
think
when
as
you're
of now, Rishabh is doing great.
correct. So when your king is on the open file, just try to move the king aside, right? Don't keep the king on the g file. Get it to h2 or get it to h1.
Okay, bishop takes f3. I think the idea is to place move the bishop and play knight f6.
Correct, correct.
Oh,
Then you're losing your bishop rook here. Yeah,
lose it.
yeah.
Now just bishop e7 wins here. Okay, I think even this knight is trapped. Knight cannot come out.
So I don't get the whole point of getting the knight to h7.
Oh yes, I think the idea was to play this, but it was not easy because black will not allow white to play that one.
Correct.
Yeah. So fine.
So again,
I
it's very important,
guess.
Chiran, to understand that it's not about your own plan. You have to think about your opponent's move as well. Your opponent will also restrict you from implementing your plan, right? So don't play moves like knight h7 and now your own knight is trapped. How will you save that knight?
Yes. So even we might think that our piece is sitting in our opponent's territory, and we have to think how can we bring it back. Even that is also equally important. So this is clearly winning for Rishabh. I guess we can
Go back to
go through
pawns.
pawn stars. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Oh wow, we have Grihit with 5 consecutive wins.
wonderful.
Yeah, I guess Anais started playing from the beginning, but he
Hmm.
just completed 3 of his games. That's really great of him, good of him, because he's playing very slowly here, that which
Yeah,
is very much important in chess.
correct. Because instead of just playing more number of games, you should focus more on your win rate, and we can see that Anna is on 100% win rate.
Exactly.
Even great.
Fine. So Inyar is playing with white pieces, and he's playing against Anai. Oh, I guess Inyar just lost the bishop.
Hmm.
Kanai is up with a piece. Okay, the last move was queen to d2, but the before move, black played knight h5.
Knight h5 to
So
attack the
after
bishop.
our opponent's move, we have to check is there any attack on our pieces, or
Correct.
is there any attack on unsupported pieces. So as this bishop is unsupported, the knight is attacking. The best move or the better move is just to play bishop g3,
Bishop g3.
so that it can take help of the pawn to get a support. But again, it's good to see that both the players are taking time in the pawn stars category.
Correct. Capture.
Yes. So as when we have more number of pieces, exchange it and go for an endgame to
Right.
win the game easy.
Yeah, it's a good move, right? And now black even has a very good move, strong move, knight d4.
Right. Knight d4. I think bishop d4 also works. Bishop d4 when the rook goes back, knight f3.
Yeah, there are so many threats.
Oh, okay, why? There is no
He's
support of
giving
this
away
pawn.
free pawn.
Yes. Oh. So even though we are winning, we should play smartly or we should
Yeah.
play slowly.
Each point is precious, right? Don't lose your free pawns. Don't lose your free pieces. You have to protect them.
Right. The main reason is the pawn can become a queen in the end game.
Absolutely, yeah.
So still, it's an advantage for Anai, but he needs to play a little bit slowly. He's playing slowly, but he should not give up the pieces for free. Kieran is playing with white pieces and he's playing against Ishwar. Okay. He's clearly up with 2 queens.
Okay, and
There's
he
a
knows
checkmate.
very well how to checkmate with two queens. Yeah, well done.
Yes, step method. Step
Yeah, the
method or
step
ladder method. Yeah, we can go.
ladder method. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the easiest form of checkmate, right? Checkmating with two
Yes.
queens.
Kids likes to checkmate using two rooks or queen and a rook.
Yeah, it's a very elementary form of checkmate. Every chess player should know how to checkmate with two rooks or with two queens because that is the simplest checkmate that you can have.
Exactly. Okay, here Karthvik is playing with white pieces and he's playing against Michelle.
Yeah, and Karthik has a very good move now. Why didn't he capture the pawn on b7?
Yes.
It was a double attack, right? And he could have got one piece.
But still he can capture in the next move because queen is under attack.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, but
Okay, but
now this is
now you
not
won't yeah.
advantage. Yes. Okay. Okay, there is a huge difference in the rating. It's nearly 400 points. But Michelle is having an extra knight.
Yeah.
Oh wow. It's a very nice poem, Michelle. Even though king goes for safety, as well as it attacks the knight.
There's a check. She has to play king b8. Ah, okay. Not recommended, but it's fine.
Yes. So we should not block the check with the major pieces We always inform the kids because major pieces are important. That's major pieces means rooks and queens. We should not block it with the queens or rooks. If it's necessary, we have to do it. Otherwise, we should not.
We should avoid it, yeah,
Yeah,
because you are pinning your own piece. So pinning is nothing but restricting the movement of your pieces. So why do you want to restrict the movement of your own piece?
right. So here I think rook got restricted, and it cannot move unless king moves from its square. Fine.
Attack on the queen. Now white has to save the queen.
Queen e6 can be played, or queen h3 looks good
Yeah,
because for queen e6, knight will jump inside.
yeah. I would certainly go for
Oh,
okay, but
now
now your queen is under pin.
c6. Okay,
What about
but
c6 or e6?
this is coming up. So c6 is the best move. So that even if there is any check, the king can just come out.
Correct.
C6 should be played. Okay, f5. What's the plan? I cannot see any plan for this move.
hmm So black should have exploited the pin, right, Chiran, by playing c6 or e6.
Yes. Okay, now black needs to be very careful because there is a checkmate. Not a
No,
checkmate, but he will lose a queen.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
missed it. Michelle completely missed it.
the queen is hanging on a5.
Yes, she could have taken a little bit of more time.
Correct. So this is learning, right? The kids will certainly learn from this,
Exactly,
and the
because
coaches help them
anyway,
with some games. Yeah,
their coaches will be analyzing their games in the upcoming session. Definitely, they will inform them all the things, all the
correct.
mistakes, and all the good moves that have played in their games. So I guess Karthik is winning here. We'll go through some other games. Okay. Grihit is playing against Nandish.
Mm-hmm. Not much
Okay.
of a rating difference between the two players.
Yes. But as per the standings, Grihit is still unbeaten. He's with
Yeah.
100% win rate. But when you check this position, Nandish is up with a piece, means he's having a 2 pawns for a piece.
Yeah. It's not easy to convert though.
Oh, yes. That's right.
So which color would you prefer, Chirant, if you're playing this particular game? Would you go with white or would you go with black?
I would still prefer white.
Yeah.
One of the reason is he's having an extra piece.
Mhm.
Definitely, if it's a middle game, the single piece will be stronger than 2 pawns,
Correct.
and he's having a great attack on the king. This can explode anytime.
Exactly. And even if you observe the pawn structure, black has two weak pawns, two isolated pawns on the queen side, right? So if with the help of your extra piece, you can try to exploit that weakness as well. You can try to capture those pawns. And once you capture those two pawns, then you have two connected pass pawns on the queen side.
Right, 2 pawns which can just march forward.
Yeah, it's a long story, but yeah, that should be your plan.
Okay, but still, it's not easy for white to win this.
Yeah, it's not easy at all.
Actually, it's a smart move by Grihit, I guess, because white is having dark square bishop and he's keeping all his pawns in the light square so that bishop cannot attack.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
knight
that's a
f2.
big drawback of a bishop, right? If you
Yes.
have a light color bishop, you cannot do anything on dark squares. If you have a dark square bishop, that bishop cannot do anything on light squares.
But along with it, there are lots of advantage because if they keeps all the pawns on the light square, the bishop becomes very free to move.
Yeah, it becomes a good bishop.
Yes, it can move freely and in the entire board.
Correct.
Okay, now the c6 pawn is going. Fine.
Mm-hmm. Okay, interesting.
But still, I prefer to take this pawn.
Yeah,
Yeah, he took
yeah,
it.
capture it.
But again, I'm happy to see that even in the Pawn Stars, even though they are learning, means recently they have started learning recently, they are
Yeah,
taking time to play the game.
perfect.
Example here, where both the players are down with 5 minutes,
Yeah. It's
and
good to see, right? It's good to see that the kids are taking time because that will help you become a good chess
oh,
player.
what's the plan?
Uh,
Oh, Grihit misjudged. He thought this bishop is here. Maybe because he's with 100% win rate. I'm sure that he will not give up these pieces freely.
Correct, correct. That's quite unfortunate.
But now the bishop will come here. Rook goes.
Now black has to find. Yeah, it's a double attack or a fork. Now white has to find rook c3.
Oh
Even the other rook can
yes.
come to c3.
Yeah.
Both ways.
Oh. Oh.
Okay. Free rook?
Yes.
Don't give away pieces for free.
So now the thing is, after capturing this pawn, now black just got an extra pawn because he
Hmm.
captured something and he gave up the rook.
Yeah,
But white player just gave up the rook without any compensation.
correct.
But now these three pawns, it's really hard to manage all these three pawns. Okay, a nice move. Okay,
So is it easy for white to win this position even though you have an extra piece?
I guess no, because of these three
E8, rook
pawns.
e8, rook e8 is a mate.
Oh yes.
Rook e8 is a oh, white missed it. Spend some more time. It was a mate in one.
Now black can try something like this.
Still rook e8 is a mate.
Oh yeah, so bishop d4 can be played, but king
Yeah.
comes here, or just rook c2, knight e4. Oh, he found
Oh,
it.
we found it. Now there are multiple moves possible, right? King c4, knight e4.
But king c4, the problem is rook takes bishop and rook takes pawn.
Yeah,
White
correct,
will be losing one more pawn.
correct.
The better idea
White
is
cannot win the game.
knight e4. Yes, rook c2. But this is a very challenging for white. Black can definitely exchange rooks and bishop and start pushing these three pawns.
3 pawns, right? It can get really difficult for one knight to stop those 3 pawns.
Exactly. Okay, it's wow, another nice move
Another.
because he can capture this anytime. So before capturing, he's just trying to move some pawns.
Yeah, well done. So you're just delaying your move. Okay, now he will go for capture. I think so. Just playing a waiting move.
Oh,
So once again, for our viewers, if you want us to analyze your child's live game, please share your Leech's ID in the YouTube chat, and we'll be analyzing the game for you.
okay, it's a very nice move. There's a four coming up.
Wow,
Oh, okay,
exploiting
fine.
the pin.
But he'll just lose a pawn. p5.
Okay,
Okay, I think the idea of white is he's not allowing black to push it forward.
correct.
Knight is guarding that square. But f6 looks good here. Knight takes pawn.
Even this is a good move, right? But there's
Yes.
a check. The problem is you're losing a pawn, and again it's a check. It's a forcing move on you.
Fine, I guess we can go through some other games.
Sure. But this game was quite interesting.
Oh, yes. So that's why we stayed for a little bit of more time. So Dasni is playing with white pieces and he's playing against Athar with black pieces. Okay. There is not much of rating difference. The rating is quite same, but Darsney is having a good advantage of an extra queen.
Yeah, that's a huge advantage to have.
Yes, it's a huge advantage. But Athar is still playing. That's really good to see that he's not ready to give up.
Can you just go 3-4 moves back, Chirand? I think black just now lost the queen. Oh no, no, no! I think it happened. Oh,
Okay, I think it happened long back. Yeah.
oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I was just checking if he can try knight f4, but queen f7 check is there.
Hmm.
It's a nice check for white.
But even if after knight f4, there are no more threats, right? Nothing
Yeah.
much more.
So he's threatening this, but knight can come to g3 and he can protect it
Yeah,
anytime. But this is lost. Oh, I think thus name is dead. Queen check and captures the knight.
captures a knight. Yeah,
Yeah, it's fine. Here, thus name is having a clear advantage.
correct.
Oh wow, that game that we used to check, that game ended in a draw.
Oh, ho, okay.
Okay, I guess Nandish just broke Krihit's streak.
Yeah,
He had 6-5 wins. On the sixth game, he drew.
agree. Yeah. So
Yeah.
well played, Nandesh.
So we'll go through the night outs. Okay, Varun is leading the tournament. Even after losing the first game, he came back with 5 wins.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Okay, I guess Varun. Oh, okay. I guess Varun is losing as of now. Sarang is up with a rook, a complete rook, and the rating difference is not much. It's very
Mhm.
close.
Okay, but white is a rook up.
Oh yes, I guess Sarang broke Varun's streak.
It's good to see this healthy competition.
Yes. So because I guess Sarang is just below Varun.
Yeah,
Now he
the
might
difference of 4 points. Yeah,
surpass him. Yeah.
correct. So this should be easy for white now because you have an extra rook. Unless you blunder the game, you should win this game.
It's fine. We'll go through some other games. So Sharvil is playing against Dhirav.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So Shabir is playing with white pieces. We have Dhiro with black. What do you think about this position, Chirant?
So here, as of now, both the players has castle and their pieces are out, and basically all the four center squares are covered.
Correct. And materially, I think it's everything is equal, right?
Yes, everything is equal. Okay, Queen G4, interesting move. The
No, it's a
plan
strong.
is to play knight f4. Wow,
Yeah, it's a strong move.
he just missed it.
No, Queen takes e5,
Knight h6.
King h8. But yeah, but it's not good, right?
Oh yes, the
So King
king
gets it.
king will just lose its safety.
Correct. Now I think you should play King h7.
Oh,
Oh,
checkmate.
there's a mate. There's a mate.
Oh yes. The only option is to capture this.
Correct.
The knight h6. Just capture it, commit back.
So Queen g4 was a strong move, right? Getting the
Oh,
queen in the line of king.
again knight can just come back. As this pawn cannot capture, it's blocked.
Yeah, it's an absolute pin. Now where will you move the king, Chirant? h8, h7.
I'll just go back to the same score. Yes.
But then I will play f4
Oh yes, this can be played.
because now again you cannot capture my knight.
Oh, why? Oh, Sharvil just missed that he's coming out of the pin.
f4 was a strong move, right? f4, then move the knight and then play f5.
Yes. Oh. So
Oh,
this
ho,
one, I
ho.
guess Dhirav can manage this easily. Just queen e6, queen g6.
Don't lose a piece. You are in a
Oh,
good position.
Dirav.
Fantastic chance for white. Play
Again,
queen to
Sharvin missed it. Yeah, so there was a double attack on the
right.
king and the queen. Okay, he immediately saw this, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, there is a great chance to draw here because the knight has to move. Continuous checks. It's a draw. He can draw this easily.
And you should go for a draw because you are a piece down.
Oh, right. Yeah, so something is better than nothing.
Right. Let's see what white does here. It's quite interesting to see because you are in a losing position. Okay, you still have a drawing options.
I'm sure he'll go for a draw. Oh, oh
He's not.
wow.
Now what about queen e6?
Yes, queen
Black has
e6
queen
is
e6.
there. But black should find it.
If black doesn't find queen e6, then there's a big trouble.
Okay, I guess he's taking a chance. Sharvin is
Hmm.
taking a chance.
Yeah, good
Oh,
to see.
fine.
Still, you should have played rook e3, right?
Yes. Oh, Thirav, Sharvil, please take little bit of more time to analyze the position. Just check how we can come out of this trap for black. Black has to check how he can come out. And white should find how he can bring his pieces. Wow, a very nice move.
Yeah.
Now rook g3. There's a huge threat. How can we block? How can he block this?
He should
Oh,
play rook e3. Why is he going for rook f1? Because he wants to play f5?
yes, f5, king goes back, f6, king goes back, queen h6 check.
Oh.
Oh, this is not
Oh,
recommended.
oh, no, 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 no. He should have gone for queen g4.
Queen g4 was better.
Because now the king escapes. Now there is no mate.
Oh, queen still can block it, but f5.
Yeah, yeah. Lots of complications now. No, no, no.
Oh, he's getting a knight. Okay, but Sharvin should find this. Oh, he found it.
Okay, got it. Now obviously we'll capture the knight.
Okay, now he'll be up with two extra pawns. Again, he should capture this. Ah, he missed it.
Why is it not capturing it? Okay, the knight is saved. Now play e6.
Yes, we can play, but black can just play f6.
Hmm.
There is no need to capture. Or I guess even capturing also works. Capture rook captures queen d7.
No, queen d7 won't work because then you will capture the rook on f8.
Oh, fine. Then queen d8.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Black has to play queen d8.
Yes, still we cannot predict anything here. Even though black is up with a piece, his
Rook
king is not
e7.
safe.
Rook e7. Rook e7.
But just queen takes pawn.
Then queen d7.
Oh, the
And then
checkmate
queen
in
b7
this
mate.
phase. Then queen should come to f5, I guess.
Oh, oh, oh. Oh, it's a blunder, right? Queen takes
Rook,
f6.
right.
Oh no,
Okay.
Shamil had a great chance, right, to finish off the game in two moves. Yeah, now it's gone. The game is gone.
So now it's a clear win for Dira. So we'll go through some other games. Okay, we have Sarang. Oh, how did Sarang won? Okay, Sarang won against Varun. Varun had a streak, but Sarang came back.
Sarang is on 6 out of 6, right?
Exactly. Yes. So Dakshit is playing with white pieces, and he's playing against Hriday with black pieces. Oh, I guess Dakshit just lost his knight. Cannot just.
Chirant, we have got certain requests from our viewers. Can
Okay.
you please analyze Nirvan's game? Leech's ID is CB underscore Nirvan. You must be in
Sure,
bronze
Nirvan.
category.
So Nirvan and okay, we got a request of even
On
Anay.
Anay also.
Yeah.
Yeah, from Rook Masters.
So I guess we can quickly go through Nirvan's scheme and we'll come back
Yeah,
in the Pawn Stars.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. He's playing a game. Nirvan is playing against Athav here.
Nirvan is with white. Atharva is playing with black.
Okay, it's interesting to see that Nirvan just pushed his pawns.
What about king's safety?
Yes,
Yeah, but the
but
king looks safe here right now because the center is closed.
yes, but we don't recommend this.
Yeah,
Castling is
never.
must. Still, white can go for castling on the queen side and just move his king towards the corner.
Correct. But the most important thing to notice here is white is not developing his minor pieces, right? Both the knights, the bishop, the rooks, they are not developed. So you have to get your pieces out.
Exactly. And very important thing is we have one principle that is we should not move the pawns unnecessarily
Right.
because the pawn disadvantage is it cannot come back. Yeah, before moving the pawn, we have to think twice.
Now get your knight out, castle, get your king to safety. That's how you play chess. But the good thing is both the players are thinking, right? So we are into the
Right.
14th move, but they have taken some good amount of time.
Oh yes, yes. Both the players has almost took 3 minutes each. Yeah, it's fine. As of now, it's equal.
Correct.
We'll come back to this game.
But what about rook f1? Rook f1
Oh,
was not
sorry,
a good.
sorry. Yeah, let me
No,
go
that's
through
fine.
the.
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay, I guess we are in last 3 minutes. We can stay in pawn stars and night owls
Mm-hmm.
because they will
Then later
fit.
we can go to rook masters. Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, a knight. He won 8 games. Wow, it's
Yeah.
a fantastic. It's a fantastic achievement by
He's on a
Anas.
winning streak. Yeah. So in pawn masters we have a fantastic winning streak of Anay.
So even Grihit, I think even he also haven't lost even a single game.
Yeah.
He just drew one game,
Correct.
and I can see Soham and Siddhant played little bit of more number of games.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was better if they can reduce number of games and increase the win rate.
Yeah.
Maybe we can go through few games.
Sure. Let's go to Samira. Samira is playing with white. Then we have Aaron with black.
Okay,
So
wow.
what do you think about this position, Chiran?
Oh, did Samara just miss this move to
Yeah.
capture the bishop?
It was a free piece, right?
Yes,
Knight
but
5.
still, she will get it. Oh wow, the knight should go to f3.
It's a mate. H2.
Yes, I'm sure Aaron will find it because that's the idea of playing queen f4 here. Okay, he found
Yeah.
it.
Well played.
Okay, now we are in last 1.5 minute of the tournament. To all the viewers, so from now on, the kids will not get any new game. That's the policy of leeches. If they are playing any game, they can certainly continue it. And one more thing is they need to finish their existing game before the tournament ends. Otherwise, those games will not be counted for the final rankings. Yeah, we are in last 1 minute. Okay, in the night owls, Sarang is leading with 24 points.
Mm-hmm. Saran played a fantastic tournament, right?
Exactly.
Then even if you see Beluga,
Oh
even
yes.
Beluga played a good tournament, won all the games.
He, let me check who is Beluga. Okay, Rishan. It's Rishan.
Rishan, okay, he's on a winning streak.
Yes, I think he joined late
Yeah.
because in the starting we were not able to see his name, but still he managed to win 4 of his games.
So Rishan is a very active chess player. He plays lots of tournaments in USA and he has won some good amount of tournaments.
Right, that's right. Okay, I guess as it's early morning for him, So he just joined quite late for the tournament.
Okay, there you go, Chiran. We have the results.
Yes. Yeah, we'll just wait for a few seconds for. So I guess we have the winners. In the Pawn Stars, we have Anai in the first place with
Wonderful.
28 points and with
Well played, Anand.
100% win rate. It's a great
Yeah,
achievement by Anai. Well done. And we have Vihit with 86% win rate. He just
fantastic.
drew one game
Yeah.
and there is no loss in his games. And we have Zoham with 60% win rate and with 14 points.
Yeah, so congratulations to all the winners of Pawn Star category. You played really well. Now, can we go to a Knights category?
Definitely. Yes, so we have winners for Night Owls. Sarang is in first place with 24 points.
Yeah, congratulations, Sarang. You played a fantastic tournament.
Yes, with 6 wins. Sorry, 7 wins. And Varun is in second place with 63% win rate.
Yeah,
Again, Rishan is in third place with 100% win rate, but he just played few games.
yeah. So that's a learning for everyone.
Yeah, so congratulations to all the participants. I'm sure that your coach will help you to find your mistakes, come back with new mistakes in the next week,
Yeah,
not
so
with the
don't
same
repeat the same
mistakes.
mistakes.
Yes,
Okay, thank you everyone. Now, Chiran, I think we can quickly jump to Rook Masters because we still have a tournament going on. Can we go through Anai's game because we got a request?
yes, definitely. Okay, Anai is playing against Rishabh. It's a great contest
Yeah.
between both the players.
So there's a good amount of rating difference, almost a difference of 250 points.
Oh, yes, and we have to mention that Anai is a FIDE international rated player,
Yeah,
and he's playing
he's
against
very
Rishabh.
strong. Yeah.
You can see the time difference as Rishabh is playing against a very good player. He is playing pretty slowly
Yeah, he's taking time.
because we have very less margin to make an error. Oh,
Okay,
bishop takes bishop. What's the plan?
that's an intermediate move, right? And yeah, like
Yes. How can Rishabh miss this? Oh wow! I think he was trying for this move.
yeah, I was trying for this. Mhm. This is quite interesting. This position. What do you think about this?
Okay, still it's not clear because White is having some center control. But he will lose this b3 pawn. That's the concern here. Okay, but knight here is a very good move, threatening queen f7.
Yeah, but black will simply take the knight, correct? Black will not allow the knight to sit on e5.
But after capturing this pawn becomes chain pawns. Yeah, as you mentioned, he will not allow.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's deadly to have a knight on e5.
Oh, I guess this was not necessary to capture this pawn by Rishabh.
Yeah, now, I'm pretty sure Anna will take on e5.
He should take it. Or if he tries to save by playing queen c7, I don't think that's the
Even
best
queen
option.
c7 is fine. Okay, he took it. Knight
Now
e4.
he will lose one of his pawn. I guess both the pawns.
Yeah.
There is no way
Now
to
there is
defend
no
this.
attack, right? Now, if you look at the white's position, white does not have a piece to attack the black's king. So
Exactly.
never sacrifice your piece if you don't have enough number of pieces to continue with the attack.
Right. He can give one check. I think this looks good. It blocks bishop and a rook.
Mm-hmm.
He can
Yeah.
definitely try this. But after that, he should find a way to bring one more piece into the game, which is really hard here.
Yeah. Because you don't have a knight, you don't have a bishop. Yeah. He went for it. So that's a good move. King
Oh,
h7.
oh, he's
H4.
trying for a draw.
Yeah, yeah, h4 is good, right?
Yes. But there's a move queen c6, which is again a very good move. But for queen c6, takes and play c4.
I'm pretty sure Ane will go for queen exchange here.
So and I will found this that there's a h4 here. He
Yeah.
played it.
So again, this is a smart move, right? When you're winning, if you feel that okay, you have a material advantage, go for an exchange because
Yes.
you have two pieces for the rook. So that's an advantage in the end game.
So in this position, Pratik, yeah, exactly. In this position, the only way for white to survive is to capture, and even same for the black. He should capture the queen to
Yeah.
survive this. Yeah, c4. He found it.
Yes. 3-4. Yeah. Well done.
Now knight d2. Rook comes here. Knight to b3. Yeah.
So why c4? Why not rook c1? Saving the pawn.
Rook c1 will come up. Okay, rook c1. Ah, even this was better, I
Yeah.
guess.
Why to give away the pawn?
If this rook comes to c1, knight a3, then rook here. Yeah. So and I found it. Here again, Rishabh needs to be very careful. After captures, knight takes. Rook should come to a4 here. If rook
Yeah.
comes to b1, again he will lose one more pawn.
Correct. Correct. You need to activate the rooks now.
Rook a4. It's a very important move. Rook a3.
Yeah. You just give away another pawn.
Just still, he just lost a pawn. There is no way to attack this. He can definitely try this. Oh, right. He can just try this one.
Yeah. Rook
Pawn
a4.
push, rook c4.
Yeah. Then rook c4. Yeah.
Oh, he will even, he can even target this pawn.
Yeah.
He found
Yeah.
it.
Found it. Yeah. It's a good move. Because suddenly, if you look at the pawn structure of black, right,
Yes, all the four
totally
pawns are in
scattered.
different
Yeah.
directions.
Lots of double pawns, then isolated pawns.
White can definitely target all these pawns. Okay, but the problem is we are in last 2.5 minutes. I'm pretty sure this game will not be counted for the tournament. Anyhow, they will continue this game.
They will continue. Yeah.
They will not. They will not give up 100%. Means yeah. So we have to check how this game completes. Okay, if wow, another good move. He will just keep on pushing the pawns now.
Correct. Correct. So he won't care about the c6 pawn. I believe he will go
Right.
for. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
White should find this. It is
So
very
capturing
important to find
c6 pawn
this.
is a blunder.
He should find this. Otherwise, hope he found
Yeah,
it.
he found it. Yeah. Now somehow black has to get the bishop out.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. I think it's very easy now. Just bring it
Yeah.
out.
Just play bishop a6. So once you play bishop a6, all your problems are solved.
He found
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yes, and I guess we're in last 1 minute. We'll just go through some other games as well.
Sure.
Okay, wow. We have Ayush leading the tournament. Rishabh is in second place. Yeah. So Sign is playing against Siddhant. The rating is almost same, but Sign is up with one pawn, and it's really hard to play this because of this extra pawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this gives an advantage for White to just push his pawns. Oh, I
h4.
think it was the best idea just to push the
Yeah,
pawns,
f6, right? F6 was a good move.
and it was winning. Then Knight here. Oh, why? Oh,
No, this is,
Siddhant.
no, this is completely lost.
Fine.
Oh, Okay.
Why did he allow it? Oh,
No, king h8.
did he just trick him? Now it's a win for black.
That was crazy.
Yes. So I guess Sign just pre-moved. He just pre-moved all his pawn
Yeah.
moves, I guess. So it's just clearly winning. So queen comes here, king takes pawn. It's winning. Okay, we have completed our tournament. We'll
Let's go to the
just
leaderboard.
yeah. Yeah, so we have Ayush with the 80% win rate. He just drew one game. I think it's the last game.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure this because for the standings.
Yeah, yeah.
He
Well played,
just drew
Ayush.
because of the standings. Because for the standings.
Congratulations. Yeah,
Yeah, and we have Rishabh with just one loss
yeah.
and all the remaining four games he won.
Perfect. Well done, Rishabh.
And we have Asher in the third place with 50% win rate.
Yeah.
So congratulations to all the participants. So come back stronger in the next week.
Yeah, certainly. Work through your mistakes. Take help of your coach. The coach will always be ready to help you out. And yeah, keep practicing chess. Okay, see you everyone then.
Yeah,
Thanks,
yeah,
Chira.
yeah. Bye bye. We'll meet.
Yeah. Bye.
At all the viewers, we'll definitely meet next week. Yeah, bye bye.
Yeah. Bye bye.